All right, welcome everybody. It is November 16th, and it is another Metal Monday. How you doing, Brett?
Good, man. Good. Just talking about the weekend. What's going on over here in the big state of Idaho?
Yeah, we're definitely getting some snow over here in Idaho, man. It's been snowing up in the hills at least quite a bit.
Yeah. If it just stayed in the hills, that's where that shit should be in my book. If it
Oh
comes
yeah,
into the
I'm
valley,
down.
like,
I love it in
so we can.
the mountains, and
Yeah.
I don't mind a little bit here, but when we had that snowpocalypse a few years back,
Oh, it made
that
it,
was
it made
tough.
life pretty hard.
Like my commute to work was like an hour and a half every day. It's
That
crazy.
and it just messes up the. Talk about messing up scrap flow when shit's buried under a foot of snow.
Oh yeah, no one can move any
And nobody
scrap.
can do anything, and just makes it hard. So, I like the snow in the mountains where it belongs. We can go play in it and do what we do, but it is what it is.
So this morning, everything's up, up, up. We see copper north of 320.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just everything. You know, your
I think
PGMs.
the only one, was it silver that it was kind of off a
Silver
couple
was
cents,
off a
but
little. Gold at
gold-
one point was off a little, but I think it bounced back.
it's about to it's up a couple bucks, and then platinum's up almost $30, which is good. Palladium's up, rhodium's up, and then obviously copper pushing towards that mid 320s. I'm hoping to see it push past the 330 mark. I think if it does that, then we're off to the races. And by the time January 2021 rolls around, I think we're going to see some. I think it's going to be good, man, for the commodities businesses. I'm optimistic as always, but I really think that it's setting up pretty nice.
Because we've been waiting for a really good year. I mean, last year it started fairly good, and then COVID hit and just kind of killed a lot of it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the first couple months were good, and then I think and then just kind of everybody's trying to figure out what this deal was, and now that I think everybody's kind of got it dialed in, what you got to do to get past it and to run your business and whatnot, then I don't know. I see people just kind of learn to live with it and deal with it. It's not the perfect scenario, but it feels like people are starting to kind of adapt, and I think that's just the way that the world is. Especially, America, we just find a way to adapt, and we figure out a way to keep doing business because that's what keeps the wheels on the bus.
And even on a smaller scale, we talk about this when it gets really cold here in Idaho or when it gets really hot.
Yeah.
Our business, it just dies. It dies for a week.
Yep.
And then people adapt, people adjust, people get used to it. So, really, to me, it's a similar concept. You just learn how to survive with it, and then the material starts moving again. Businesses start manufacturing again.
Yep.
Because we did have a few slow months on the commercial end during COVID because all the businesses were adjusting.
Yeah.
But now, we're as busy as ever.
It's been busy. Our valley's growing. That helps. Idaho, they moved us back to stage 2.
Mm-hmm.
So they're kind of, I feel for the restaurant owners, the bar owners, the theater owners, the people that make a living in the kind of entertainment side of the world. They're having a real rough go for 2020. So my heart goes out to those guys. I feel for them. But it is what it is. We're just going to have to find a way to, see
And
what
you
this
coach
looks
a lot
like.
of kids' sports.
Sports are getting, we've been pretty lucky. They've been kind of letting us play, and then this weekend they shut us down again. So I feel for the kids. I feel for the high school seniors, the high school kids that, want to have that one last fun year.
Oh,
those are some of the best memories you'll ever make. I still remember my high school senior year. So those are the people I really feel for. We can deal with it is what it is. We one foot in front of the other, but I feel for the kids that are missing out on some of that stuff.
Yeah, hopefully, end of this year in 2021, we see some normalcy return.
It's coming. It's coming. People are starting to deal with it. But on the bright side, the metals markets look good today. Things are shaping up for a strong December as well on the ferrous side. I'm hearing some pretty good numbers out there, some big ups. So if this thing holds, it's going to be good.
Sounds good. Thanks, Brett.
Thanks, sir.